All right. We're live. Hey, Steph.
Hi.
It's been a long time. We were just chatting before we went live, and like I missed it. I missed the lives, and I miss you guys. Yeah. So originally April was going to be on, but she's moving, so she wanted to be on, but she has to do painting, interior painting, and she's been staining, and they're getting new
Got
floors in, so
stuff to do.
a lot to do.
Yeah.
Moving sucks. I used to move as a kid. I think we moved not for any reason because I wasn't like in the, my parents weren't like in the military or anything like that, but we moved like every 4 or 5 years, it seemed like, until I hit
Oh,
12.
yeah.
And so that was like 3 moves. And it's just like, oh man, it's a lot of
That's a
work.
lot.
It's a lot of work.
Yep.
But so hey, if anyone's joined, but the whole point of this is hopefully getting a regular cadence of lives and then doing like a monthly recap on like what we warmed, what we loved. So do you have some? Hopefully you have some stuff, right, Steph? You've got your basket near you.
Oh, I've got some stuff. I'll just I'll be your support.
All right. Hey,
Yeah.
Carol. Good morning. Good morning, everyone.
Hey, hi.
So yeah, so the idea here for me when I came up with this was I do my weekly what I've been warming, but sometimes either people can't watch that or I don't even remember. Hey Laura, hey Angela. Can't remember what were my favorites. And then you and I both have a bunch of these notebooks. And I figured let me use one of these and start actually writing in them
Yep.
because I think I'm going to remember what I like. And then I don't unless I have it written down. So was I good about writing my no, not really, just a few pages. I did a few pages, but I did keep all my empties for the month, and then we could talk about that there. Good morning, everyone.
Hi,
Hey, Mel.
guys. Hi, Angela. Good morning, you guys.
Oh, a little chopping and a bit of listening. I love it.
Heck yeah.
So, anyway, did anyone else in the keep a little journal or have their empties or pull out their favorites? If you did, say yes or put a little emoticon in there. Otherwise, I'm going to start with I think my dud. It was a dud where I really couldn't smell it and it made me sad because I like apricot, but it was apricot cloud from Scentsy. This one, it was so light, and I have another bar and it was a bummer.
What is that available now, or is that a
No, this was from Valentine's Day collection. It came with
oh,
peppered with kisses and
oh, yeah. Okay.
sweetheart cookie, I think it
Yep.
was. So yeah, I gave it a little extra time because I heard it was light, and then
Yeah.
everyone said it was light, and it was light.
And it was like,
In the bedroom. In the bedroom, it was light. Laura
yeah.
said she started one but didn't finish. Yeah, I didn't finish my journal either, so that's okay. Hey,
Yeah.
Brittany. Angela always keeps her empties. Yeah. And then after this, it's going in the trash, basically. It's all going in the trash.
Yeah, I had a bunch of empties. I had what all of March, and it was just stressing me out because I was just too busy to tape it, and it was just piling up. And I said, you know what, that video is not happening, and I need to get it out of my face because all the empties was just stressing me out. So I'm starting fresh.
So speaking of that, what you been up to, Steph? Actually, let's even go there because we haven't seen you too often on your channel.
I know. It's just I've been just busy doing stuff, and I do want a video. I do want to edit. I have videos on my screen that I need to edit. I have empties I need to edit, but I don't know. They're empties from April, March, or even, yeah, maybe March. I don't know if anyone wants to watch old empties. However, but they are empties and they are my opinion. And if they're still around, then that, I mean, I feel like sometimes empties are a better video than hauls because then it gives you an idea of what worked and what didn't work. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know. But let me know if you guys want me to edit the old empties that I have sitting on my screen. I will.
I don't think it matters because it's still a review,
It's an empty,
right?
yeah.
It doesn't matter when you warmed it, but
That's what I was thinking. Okay.
yeah. So that was my dud. I think my scent that I didn't like. Oh, Mel says she loves all empties videos, old and new. Yeah, it's new
Yay.
to us.
Okay.
And you're getting a lot of yeses.
Okay.
Yes stuff. So definitely do it.
All right. Sounds good.
Yep. And Ember says she likes empties for that reason.
Okay.
Awesome.
It's been decided.
But I also understand wanting to get rid of it. If you already filmed it, good. If you were
Well, I
holding on
filmed
to like
one
empties,
and then it piled up again, and I was like, and I dumped it. But I do have like the last 2 weeks of, or week and a half, like I said, of we're in May now, of April.
yeah.
Okay.
I can't believe we're in May. We're in May. Oh my gosh.
I know.
So for those on the live, what was your dud? Did you have a dud or a disappointing one or one that just didn't work for you? This
Oh,
is all about sharing.
I need to look in here. I have some from my bedroom. I don't know if I had a dud. Oh, actually, I did. That wasn't it. I am trying to melt, like I'm trying not to, I need to melt a lot of my Sassy Girl. Now that she's back, I was hoarding all my Sassy Girl. And I need to melt more of that.
I need to melt more Sassy too because I want to buy more. Now that she's back, I want to buy more. And then I'm like, but I still have too much.
Actually, I don't think I really had a dud.
Only been melting peppermint for the past 2 weeks. No duds. Yeah, peppermint is pretty strong. Is it just because you've been in the mood for peppermint or because you've been sick, Brittany? Because
I
sometimes
was
when you're
just
sick,
getting ready to ask that. Honeysuckle Dew.
oh, I didn't get the garden collection. I think there was a rose in there. Sometimes if it's too floral, I'm like, loved it. I hate when I love something on cold and it disappoints. Oh, don't hate me, Honeybee from Teddy Bees. Was it because it didn't perform, Carol, or you didn't like it? Because for me, it's a good performer for me, and not all Teddy Bees are
It's a
great
good
performers.
performer. Sometimes I get a little boom boom vibe off of it. So sometimes I like it, but I don't like boom boom in wax form.
Neither do I.
And for some reason, Honeybee kind of gives me that vibe. So I like it and then I don't like it. And then I like it again.
Oh, Brittany, yeah, I'm sorry. So Brittany, yeah, if you've been in my Facebook group, I know she shared her fiance passed away. So really sorry. That's that if peppermint fills your heart, and that's what you want to do and makes you feel better, then that's great. And that's the beauty of wax, right? It either you have great scent memories with smells. And let's see. Puddles and Petals was a dud. Did I ever? I'm like,
oh, Amy, I watched your video and just, it smells like toilet paper that fell in the water. I'm like, what?
I still need to watch your video.
Oh my
I'm going to watch it today. I will watch it today because I've only seen one review. I haven't watched too many wax videos, and I have that collection coming. And I've heard more people say it's light, but I have heard about your video.
I literally got it the day after I watched that. I got it later on that day, and I was worried. I didn't get Wet Charmin. I enjoyed the scents. However, Amy's been in this longer than I have, and she has smelt more of a variety than I have. And my nose is changing. So this is like all new to me, and I'm enjoying it. So
mine should be coming. I actually did order this collection. So it should be coming. So I'll see. I'll see what I think. But Ember, so it was a dud for you too. Huh.
Mhm.
That's one of the stronger ones for me from Teddy Bees. And Carol said didn't perform. She was shocked. Yeah. Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
I gotta watch your video now. What Charmin?
Oh,
Which yeah,
descriptions
I'll,
are
I'll watch. I'll
hilarious.
watch. Oh my gosh. Okay. For me, this was it was a dud the first time around, and then I got to let it cure a little longer and it
Yeah.
performed the second time. So I was really, really happy about that. So it's Frankenstein, which isn't even like a spring
Oh,
scent, but Frankenstein from Traverse City Wax. I got this back in April of last year. I
okay.
warmed it in the fall. I figured been 5 months or so, 5 or 6 months, super light in my bedroom. I left this little guy kind of in the corner of the room by my basket. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to try it again and see what happens. And then I could smell it this time. So it
Huh.
took a year. It took about a
Yeah,
year.
that's what I've heard is that Travers takes a little while to cure too, because I went through the same thing where I melted it and I was like, I'm not smelling anything. Everyone's like, no, you melted it way too early. But I got to start melting stuff, y'all. I can't just let it sit around and wait.
I know. I know. And I said this year, if I can get my wax to a reasonable amount, my stash, the hope is that I'm buying and melting fairly soon after, maybe within 2 to 6 months. But if some stuff has to cure, then it kind of screws that
The rotation.
rotation. Yeah. Blue zucchini bread was light. Yeah. I haven't tried that one. I'm focusing on L3 this month. So, and some of that stuff is pretty old that I have.
So when you say focusing on L3, is that all you're going to melt or that's the majority?
I put a good amount, like that's what I started with, but I can't do a full focus month. I would get bored if I only had one vendor, that I had to warm. So, or even if it was like a vendor and Scentsy. So I started with L3. And I found that most of the L3 I have is fall. So I have maybe a handful in there. And
Yeah.
then I just started loading it up with other stuff because I can't pick just one. I can't pick
I
just
have
one.
some fall stuff going today only because it was
Yeah.
sprinkling this morning.
It's gloomy.
Yeah, it's very gloomy and chilly this morning. So I was like, you know what? I need to get through some of the Scentsy because yes, I've said no low buy on vendor. Salt Mountain Melts was my vendor, and then Candle Nurse was my vendor, and unfortunately got a refund on Salt Mountain Melts. But Scentsy has been like knocking at the door from January 1. I've been buying a lot of Scentsy and enjoying it. So I have to melt Scentsy. Have to.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
easy to melt though, which I do like. I'm like,
right.
clamshell
Yeah,
done. Yeah.
exactly. It's so
Yeah.
easy to melt. So
So speaking of Scentsy, one of my favorites this month, I've several, but one was Plum and Whitewood. So this was from Bring Back My Bar 2 summers ago, I think. I love this in the bedroom. And this is from November of 2023. So it's been sitting for a while. It melted, or I can smell it just fine when I first warmed it back
mhm.
in July of 2023. I felt like it got even stronger,
Oh
but
wow.
I just think it's beautiful. It's just such a pretty scent. And if Amy's on here, she can describe it a lot better than I can. But it's just a pretty, clean, fresh, light floral.
Is it in your club?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes. It's in my club. It's not going anywhere because I really like it. It's one of those where,
Dang.
I'm walking upstairs or I have my laundry basket or something, and I go in my room or upstairs, and I'm like, it stops me and I'm like, this is so pretty. What am I melting in here? Yeah. So it's one that I like.
Yeah, you're
And
pretty picky on your club, so
I am
that's
picky.
impressive that it's in your club.
So I'm probably going to chop again before the fall club comes because there
Ooh,
was a
you
few that
should
I
do
left on
more.
there. Hey,
Hey,
April.
April.
We miss you. We did tell everyone that you're busy between paint drying.
You working
You're
on your
really
house.
busy.
Wild for
Laura,
Wildflowers. I do like that one.
I
a lot.
ordered that one, so it's coming. So
Yeah.
hopefully I'll have it next week. I did a party closeout and I ordered the puddles and whatever it's called, the puddles
Petals,
collection.
petals.
I want to say puddles and duds,
That's not
but
it.
and then I got like 6 bars, and then I got 2 warmers for gifts, and then something else. But I did pick up Wild for Wildflowers because I remember you saying you liked it.
Yeah,
Um,
it's a really, really good one. I have like 6 or 7. See, the problem is it takes a lot of like if I really want my house to smell that, then I can do 4 to 5 bars in my area. So, I mean, if I'm just collecting 1 bar every other month in a club, I'm not getting anywhere really. So yeah, I have to like have parties and then order a bunch and stock up on it. Start big and then start dwindling down.
yeah. My other favorite of the month was Coastal Pine Cones from Lavender and Speckles.
Mm.
I really like that one. This is from last year. This is the olive oil one, which I learned to scoop.
I remember you saying that.
Yeah.
Uh, I just was having a hard time with lavender and speckles in my house at all. Like the cubes, the olive oil. When you guys said use it as a scoop, I was like, cool. But my house doesn't like lavender and speckles. I just really struggle. So
Yeah.
unfortunately,
Yeah. In my chat in the Facebook group, they were talking, who was it? I can't remember now, but they were talking about how some wax doesn't perform. I forgot what it was, but it varies. What I found though, because I haven't intentionally been holding these on for this long, but it does get better with like after a year. This month I warmed a lot of, or April, I warmed a lot of lavender and speckles, and
yeah,
it all did fantastic. And it's at least a year and a half old. Whereas
yeah,
before, I had the struggle where I felt it was better in smaller or medium rooms.
yeah,
So I think this is another one where I just have to let it cure. What did Amy say?
yeah.
Yeah, and for some people, the bunts work better. For me, it's kind of equal. I feel like the olive oil scent lasts, like lingers longer than the
There's longer.
bunts. But yeah. And Laura. Oh, Mother Earth.
Honeydew, clean fresh breeze.
That sounds good.
Is it like a laundry scent, Laura? With the clean fresh breeze? Hmm. Yeah, it's I mean, and mine has my lavender and speckles is old. I have so much wax that I'm like, oh, I gotta, oh, frick, I haven't been melting lavender and speckles in a while. And the bunts, I did the bunts, I did the olive oil, I tried it, and it just my house was like, no, not today, not tomorrow,
Yeah, well, that's a
not
bummer.
not in a tea light. Felt like Cat in the Hat. Not in the house, not with a mouse. I
How
tried
about
it.
a candle crock? That seems to help everything. Speaking of that, I had strawberry musk, and I know that's hit and miss for some people, but it
Mhm.
really worked well for me. And this was in the buns.
I love the smell of
This
like
was good.
yeah, that's a great smell.
And then I think the other one I had, yeah, I really enjoyed lavender and speckles this month. Lilac and marshmallow fireside. It reminded me that I really like lilacs. It's just a pretty floral. Again, not too heavy for me, but
Yeah,
mixed with the marshmallow, that was a nice one too. So that was like a highlight.
lilacs. Is it lily or is it lilacs that
It's
that's Chris's?
what was that again?
Is it lilacs or lily that's Chris's favorite? I don't remember. Is it lilac?
I think it's lilac.
I think it's lilac.
I think it
Has
is.
she tried that one? I don't know if she's tried that one.
I don't know. I'll have to look back on my video because she did make a comment about it. So I'll see what she says. It's possible. Oh, what did Ember say? Yeah.
Yeah.
And when
which
I
is
first started making videos, I was always a little like hesitant to say like you have to get this because my fear was someone would buy it and then say like it didn't work or this sucked or I
yeah,
couldn't smell anything, right? So I always felt really bad. But I think the first one where I was like adamant, like this is amazing, was um Noel's Farm Sense pumpkin pound cake, or the pumpkin pound cake one, right? That was
yeah.
the first time where I was like, I've yet to meet anyone who has not enjoyed this.
I
I'm
love
sure
that.
there are people, but I felt comfortable enough saying you're probably going to like this.
Yeah,
Um, but yeah, when I first started, I was worried about that. But now it's like, well, it's my experience. It's like it is Teddy Bees. I love, but have a love hate relationship with it because
yeah,
it's not the best performer for me. But
yeah,
on cold, her scents are beautiful. And Dust's works for you in April doesn't work for me very
yeah.
well. So
It's kind of crazy. Yeah.
yeah,
But I haven't tried Dessa's new formula, so I don't know. I
yeah,
still have a bunch of her old tiles that I need to chop up and melt, but they're all fall holiday, like what I have left. So that won't be, I mean, I don't know.
yeah.
I won't be melting that. I've been in a summer mood, y'all. I've been in a seasonal melting mood lately. So,
Yeah, me too. I'm into like those lilacs and
mhm.
floral scents, or I don't have it in here, but I did warm it. It was the Isle of Clover, I think, from Scentsy. So it's kind of
Oh,
green and dewy. This is the St. Patrick's Day one,
okay.
with green apple. And it's like I'm into that kind of
Oh, so I
fruity
wouldn't know
floral,
because it's green apple.
but it was juicy. It was really nice. But
Hey, it was apple. But it's apple.
it was really nice. So this particular scent was a scent that not that it's just, I've had it since October of 2023. And I know I still love bakery, but I don't love it as much as I used to.
Mhm.
But this is a total bakery scent. It's sugar cookie dough from Noel's Farm Scent, sugar. And I still have the other block, but I
Ooh,
forgot how much I like this. Like when I warmed the other one and it was going in the kind of in the kitchen area behind me, it
yeah,
was really like, oh, I like this. It's just a good bready bakery scent.
yeah.
So, and it's got zucchini bread. I know that's not for everybody, but I really like that one. That was
I
like
like Joel's zucchini bread. I like his friendship bread. I love the
yeah.
Danish. Yeah, he does an amazing job for sure. Oh no, curry butter.
Oh, you kicked it out in favor of Farmer's Market. I don't think I ever smelled Farmer's Market. I didn't get that bring back my bar grouping, and I think it was in there.
Hmm.
It had carrots and stuff in there, and I was like, I don't know. I don't know. Oh
I didn't like Farmer's
no.
Market, but I might like it if I smelt it now.
Sad to say that pumpkin pound cake smells like curry butter to me. See? There's going to be someone who didn't love it. Yeah. Well, that's why I always say start small. If you're not sure, don't go get the loaf. Um,
I'll do a loaf.
don't go loaf on
I'll
a
just,
on a
uh,
carrot.
cakes,
Yeah.
rose, apples. Oh yeah.
Yeah, I probably should have grabbed it, but last year I had so much wax. I'm like, I'm not buying the kit. And I haven't bought the kits in a while, so um any other favorites? Did anyone else have any other favorites this month?
I did a blend upstairs of, where is it at? I got in a D-sash, I got bubble gum,
Ooh.
which I'd never smelled. So I did that, and then I did strawberry cupcakes from Sassy Girl.
Oh, that's a good one. I think I've had that one.
So I had all the warmers on upstairs in the loft, and it that was a fun combo. It was like 85, 86 degrees outside, so it was just, that was stunning. This, you guys, was from 2023 November. Powerhouse did amazing, and I don't know when this was from, because I mean, look at that wrapping, it's old. But bubblegum smelled like that bazooka, Um, remember in the roll?
Mm-hmm.
That's
It's kind of
that's what,
hard.
oh,
It's a
it's
little
so
hard until you get chewing it.
I if that ever comes back, I'm putting in my club for sure.
Awesome.
Yeah.
French toast sweet tooth. Is it from Sweet Tooth Scents or is it just
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah, that's a good one. It smells like you just baked up sourdough and cut it and made French toast out of it. It is doughy and gooey it's so good.
That
Yeah.
might be too sweet for me. Maybe. Maybe.
It's not sweet. It you can smell the dough in it,
Okay.
which kind of just it's different. It's so good. Yeah.
Because breakfast in bed, I know a lot of people I like, and I do like it. I have several, but
Mhm.
some I can only do it for so long because then it's just like gets to be like too sweet for me after like a few hours.
Oh, I went crazy on getting breakfast in bed when I saw that. I probably ordered like 40 bars. Not gonna
I think I have like 5 of them.
lie.
Carbs from Rose Girls. You know what? I have carbs. I melted it. Did I
Carbs
bring
is
it
a
down
good
here?
one.
Oh, I didn't bring it down here, Mel, but I did warm carbs this month. I know it's the same scent, but it was from the Scoopables. But yeah, that was a good one. And Angela just melted strawberry cupcakes on Thursday.
Hmm.
I'm like this with strawberry, but I did really like that one from Sassy Girl. That was a good one.
Yeah,
Brittany, lemon curd.
and curd. I do like a good lemon curd scent.
I love lemon, but lemon curd is good.
Hmm.
Pharmacist's Daughter Christmas cake is a new favorite. I don't think I've ever smelled that one,
Oh, I don't know if I have either.
but I mean, sounds good. And then RG Customs and did all the carb blends. Yeah, carbs is good. I
Pharmacist
didn't
stuff.
expect that strawberry. Yeah, I think I can't remember if it's like more of a fresh, it's a very fresh strawberry, I think, in the strawberry cupcakes. I
Hmm.
remember. It's not like, and surprisingly that I like it because I think I like that it's blended with the cupcake.
Yeah,
Otherwise, I'm not the biggest fan of like fresh strawberry.
yeah. Strawberry vanilla cupcake and buttercream frosting,
Yeah.
and that's it. But man, it was so good. It was so pretty and just strong and summery and a lot of fun.
Yeah. Another favorite of mine was Vanilla Woods from The Candle Nurse. So this was a really,
Mm.
I don't have the scent notes, but I think it's Vanilla Woods, like ice Vanilla Woods with something
Yeah,
else. Yeah, it's really nice. Mm. I do love her scents.
I do too. I do
And
too. Yeah, I tried to be really good on her last pre-order and not because I still have a bunch that I need to melt, but they're not the summery. I'm like, okay,
yeah,
well now I need to get some summer scents from her.
yeah.
Yeah.
I might have to go. Not that I don't know that I can, but I might have to do a no buy in the fall because that's probably 60% of my wax is fall.
1,000%. Yeah.
Yeah. Um, Carol said she loves Second and Spruce Salad Queen ice cream. I've never tried that one. Strawberry Jello. That's different. Cheesecake, birthday cake, pretzel.
Oh,
Wow.
what?
That sounds good. I
Sounds
missed that one.
amazing.
Although I did not go in on her winter pre-order because I knew it was going to arrive. I just knew it was like I'll be kind of done with winter by the time I get it in December. And I know it took her a little longer. And then the Wizard of Oz one I didn't do either. Well, there's a
Yeah.
lot of new scents, and I'm like try not to buy if they're all new scents.
If I keep myself distracted, and that's part of the reason why there's not a whole lot of videos from me, is because I'm keeping myself distracted from looking at the Facebook and all. It's just if I don't pay attention and keep myself distracted, then I'm fine and I'm not purchasing.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm also and I hate saying that because I really love to support everyone, but I
I
don't
do
have enough
too.
time to watch one. I don't have enough time to watch all the videos I want to watch. So I'll kind of, when they pop up. But yeah, I'm being tempted by other things,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Do you see this thing right behind me? I went to an antique mall. This is a vintage sewing thing. It was $125 on sale for 20. I mean, that's a no-brainer right there.
Yeah.
I am gonna try and start sewing. So
Is it one where you open it up and the sewing machine pops out
no,
kind of
it's
thing?
just it's just a sewing like a sewing basket box. So like
Oh, okay, okay,
yeah,
okay.
yeah, and then at the bottom, I mean, I need to get something to put underneath it, but yeah. So I've been spending my money elsewhere, which isn't really saving me money, but it's elsewhere.
But it makes you happy.
Uh,
Carol said she thinks it was the road show last year. Oh, okay. It's probably just one I didn't get.
oh,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, she brings it back. Thank you for sharing that because I will remember the strawberry jello
I do
and
want to
that
write that
queen
down.
what was it called again? It was called
Salad,
salad queen ice cream. Okay, I'll remember that.
salad queen ice cream from Second and Spruce.
All right. Then heartbreak. It's another love, and I had two cubes that I was hoarding, and I'm like, and kind of like just enjoy it, right? Instead of hoarding it, just enjoy it.
Yeah.
Mediterranean spa. So this one I love. This was one that I did take out of my prematurely took out of my club, and I just really like that scent. It's a good, like, I don't know, clean the room smell. Kind of like
Wait,
refresh.
which one is that?
Mediterranean spa.
Oh, oh, oh.
Yeah, this was from January 2023, I think. And I
Isn't it
was so bummed
back
because they
right
brought, huh?
now? Isn't it back right now?
No, not the bar. Only they brought back the like
Oh,
cleaning supplies, which kind
bummer.
of pissed me off. Haha.
Vanilla oud.
Not anymore. I
Oh,
know.
no. I am
That
so excited. I really hope that Scentsy stays on trend with this because if they are bringing stuff back that's not going to get voted back, that people get a chance to try and put in their club, that's just going to make me so freaking happy.
yeah. They've been doing and they're not doing it enough, I think, but they've been kind of doing that a little bit, popping some
Mhm.
stuff back in there. I heard so much about this when I was getting into wax. I think
Mhm.
it might have been, is it Elizabeth Quinn's club videos or whatever? And I think this is in her club. And I'm like, that sounds so good.
Yeah.
And so I'm glad it's coming back.
I know someone posted now she doesn't need to send everyone her vanilla oud. She did send me a vanilla oud and it smelt good, but I only had one bar and I couldn't really gauge from that. And I was like, man, if I could just get more of that, that would be fantastic. So that one is definitely going in my club for sure.
And that's Father's Day collection. So I think
Yeah.
coming soon. Vanilla Oak hasn't been around since. See, how do you remember all this stuff, Amy? It's like she's a walking
She's a
Scentsy encyclopedia.
freaking guru, man. I love it.
I love it. I know. Okay, so those are kind of like my standout favorites. One I did not like. Let's see here before I go. Carol says vanilla oud train going back. Yeah, I'm excited. And I think the past 3 years that I've gotten Scentsy, I've always liked the Father's Day collection.
You have, because I remember it wasn't Dashing in one and you were just like on and on about how you liked that. Was it?
Dashing came in the winter of 2023. I think it was the field day. Oh, Black Tie Affair, I
Black
think
tie
was the
affair.
other
That's
one.
black tie
Yeah.
affair.
Black Tie Affair and green something field day on the green, I think it was. And then the year
Oh,
before was I
hi
can't remember the year
Casey.
before. Hey, Casey. Okay, so the one that I did not like was sea salt and lavender breeze from Scoopable or
Okay.
macaron wax. Too much sea salt. I like sea salt, but this was like too much sea salt, and the lavender wasn't a sweet lavender, so
Oh,
it
that's gonna
smells
be a
weird.
weird combo. Like,
It's a weird combo to me. So that was my not a favorite. Probably not going to finish.
is that was that like a blend that someone made that maybe they like a super salty, weird. I'm not saying that they're weird for doing that, but you know what I mean.
I got this in friend mail, so I don't know. Like I don't know when it came out or anything. It says summer days spent by the sea with a soft lavender breeze.
Did the sea salt take over the lavender, or was it just a weird
It's just
combo?
a weird mix because the lavender is a little. It's almost medicinal to me, and
Oh,
then the sea salt. So it's just not for me.
beach nights, sassy girl, absolutely. She's got some of the best beach nights I
Absolutely.
ever.
For me, it's Sassy Girl Aroma and Knowles Farm Scents Beach Evenings. They're like those are my two favorites. All right. Anyone have
Knowles
any?
was my second, but Kendall Nurse has kind of pushed him to third.
Okay.
But
And
Sassy Girl, Kendall Nurse, and Knowles absolutely has like the best, in my opinion. That
Casey,
worked.
and I think Casey in my group you were asking, or maybe it wasn't Casey. I can't remember now. If Rose Girls Beach Nights, what it smelled like, and I don't think I've ever tried a Rose Girls Beach Nights.
Nope. And I haven't purchased Rose Girls in probably over a year. And the only Rose Girls I have is stuff that like, um, you sent me some Rose Girls. It was the Deer Camp,
Deer Camp. Hmm.
Deer Camp. And so I have that. And then April sent me grass or fresh cut grass or something like that. So I don't have any Rose Girls other than what you guys have sent me.
I didn't buy any last year because I had so much, but I did place my first pre-order this year. I guess early April, so it should be coming. Should be coming like next week or so. So I'm excited. Um, let's see. I enjoy beach night blends, but not night on the beach. It's too salty for me. Okay, I have that one. I don't think I've melted that one yet. That one's from Sassy Girl Aroma, I think.
Cotton candy, sweet as gold.
Oh, I don't have that one. But I think I found I'm not a big fan of cotton candy. So that's a scent note I usually don't buy if it's predominantly cotton candy. If it's mixed in with other things, it's fine. But I think I don't like cotton candy. Or it just smells off to me. Um, I need more Noel's body. His body cream in Beach Evenings is really good. I think he sent me in my last order a sample of Midnight Rain, which is Beach Evenings and Blackberry in a body
Ooh.
cream.
I still have his By the Fireside and then, or his the Fireside one and then the Beach Evenings. And those are great bases for some of my
Yeah.
perfumes. Those are just stunning.
I got the one, I forget what he calls it, but it's the Angel Share version, and that was really light.
Mm-hmm.
Justice Cherry Crumble Pie was medicinal cherry. Oh, yeah. I could see that, how that would happen.
Was it like freshly poured or was it cured? Like, is it something that, not that I have it, but is it something that if you let it cure, that maybe the pine notes will come out more? Or it might be Tom Ford's Lost Cherry, where eventually the cherry will go away.
Oh, does it?
Oh yeah, don't you guys do not spend your money on Tom Ford's Lost Cherry perfume. It's a lot of money and that cherry does not stick around.
I only have dupes, so
Yeah. The dupes, if the cherry doesn't stick around, cool, spray it again. But for a small bottle that's like $300 or $200, don't do it.
No, I have trouble spending that much. It depends. It depends. I have on fragrance before, but when I was going through my perfume collection
Yeah.
phase, I was like, I didn't want to, that's super expensive to be buying like the original. So I have a lot of dupes. I did buy two perfumes yesterday though, so we'll see. It was a fresh pour. Good point. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe letting it cure.
Letting it cure just a little bit, I would say. I mean, and I heard Dessa's kind of changed up her formula anyways, so who knows? I don't know. Maybe.
Laura, have you tried her old formula and then I guess this one's more her new formula? Do you, if you have tried both, like which one works better?
Yeah, that's also a good question.
Or if anyone besides Laura has done
You
it.
would know. Ashley would know.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she would know because she's
She
done
would know
both.
because she does. Yeah, she's done both, and I think she's an admin for Dessa too.
She's still an admin for L3 though, too, right? Is she? Yeah, I think so.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. So that was my dud. I didn't have any others. I mean, I had a lot of good melts. I had let's see. This was another one. Where did it go? I do have to ask Emily about I don't know what I did with it. Emily from the Candle Nurse. The Candle Nurse. It was called, she's, because she sent me a few of these testers. That's why it has like the cookie butter was good, but it was called Abuelita, and it's not on our master scent list. And it was like such a yummy, almost like a snickerdoodle.
Ooh.
And it was really, really good. It didn't last as long. It lasted maybe like 5 hours, but it started out like boom. But it didn't last as long, but it was really good.
We love a good snickerdoodle wax.
Yeah. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. That Dessa's even the new wax might be hit and miss for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to do her in tea lights or candle crock. I can't do Dessa's in my Scentsy warmers. I don't really get anything.
So when you put it in a candle crock, you put it in like an old candle jar?
Mm-hmm. I have it right here. So I just have an empty one, and I'll just pour it in here, put this in the candle crock, and then when it's done, I stick it in the freezer and then clean it out.
Got it. Okay.
Yep.
I'm not using my candle crocks for that. I use it for my candles. I'm trying to get through candles too.
Oh, me too. All I have is fall candles now, though, I think. Maybe. I think I have a strawberry one.
Behind this door is just stacks of not fall candles from Homeworks that I have to open and get through, but whatever.
I have a couple Homeworks candles from a few years ago, and I'm worried that it's going to lose scent.
From from a couple years ago, like they're just declining anyways, but the ones from a couple years ago, like COVID time, those were not the greatest either.
I think I got them in 2022. Yeah. So let's see. What did Ember say here? She said, my old house desks didn't work. No throw. Moved in October. Now it throws great. Yeah. It's so weird. It's just weird.
Yeah. It's so crazy how just different houses.
And bigger. So it makes no sense. Yeah. I forget about my candle crock a lot, Laura. Sometimes I'll think about it, or if I know it's a light scent, but I don't use it as much as I should. But I only have one. So, and it's over here in the corner. Yeah. But I've done that with Rose Girls. And I think April mentioned that one time that she'll just, I don't know if she dumps the whole bag of Rose Girls, but she'll dump maybe half a bag of Rose Girls in her crock.
I mean, that's one way to get through your dang wax.
Exactly. I did do that with the one Rose Girls scent that I warmed, or not. I don't know if it was the one that I warmed this, but it was the keto Santa's on keto jelly
Oh,
donut,
uh-huh.
that jelly one I was mentioning before we started, and that did throw really well in the crock. So, let's see. That was kind of like I had a really good month, and I mostly warmed Lavender and Speckles, the Candle Nurse, and then I always seem to have Knowles in here. Um, but that was kind of it. I did warm some Teddy Bees, and again, it was kind of a hit and miss.
Mm.
So Snow Queen was light in my bedroom. Evangeline was pretty good in the bedroom. So
What's Snow Queen? What are the? Can you see
Snow
that?
Queen is marshmallow fireside, warm vanilla sugar, and a sugared spruce.
Oh, I'm surprised because of the spruce. I'm surprised that was light.
The spruce wasn't the star. It was kind of in the background. It wasn't a heavy spruce.
I mean, but that's kind of good because sometimes people can overdo it with spruce and you don't get anything else.
Yeah.
But the fact that it was light, period.
Yeah. And it's from 2023.
Oh, wow.
So that's why I get love
Yeah,
hate with Teddy Bees.
yeah.
Um,
Especially the amount what you spend on Teddy
yeah.
Bees, and is it going to work this time? Is it not going to work this time? That can be frustrating.
Yeah.
Yeah. So see,
And the Hamptons is Teddy Bees, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Evangeline was mossy oak, wild poppies, citrus, sandalwood, southern breezes, and warm amber. And this one was pretty good. I got a lot of the mossy oak and the wild poppies.
That sounds good. Was it perfumey?
It's more, it was kind of more soapy to me,
Oh, I'm not huge
but
on
it's,
soapy though.
yeah, it felt more soapy to me. Like it reminded me of something I'd smell in a bar of soap. Like, but
Like
maybe, but
grandma's fancy soap.
no, like not grandma's, but maybe like
No,
a
the
unisex.
fancy shape soap. That's what I
But I
mean by
always
grandma's fancy soap.
But I always think of like lavender or rose when I think of grandma's soap.
Oh,
But
yeah, that too.
no, but it's really strong. I mean, it smells good. It smells
Yeah.
good, but it is clean. Everyone gets throw from the Hamptons. I didn't try that one, so that's a bummer. Um, yeah, I need to warm more Teddy Bees. I have so much because I was letting it cure for a year because everyone said let it cure, so I let it cure, and it's like I don't know if it mattered. Maybe a little.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, like Christine from Christine Sunstein, she gets it and warms it immediately. And I'm like, girl, what? How are you knowing what you're smelling? Shouldn't it cure a little bit? And she's like, meh, whatever.
Yeah, a
Melting.
lot of people do.
A
I
lot of
see it
people do.
I see it on the Facebook group, right? Her Facebook group, like immediately people warming stuff, and I'm like, eh,
I mean, maybe that's what I need to be doing is, I don't know.
yeah,
I think for me, what I'm trying to do is like, if I, not, I'm trying to get through collections that I know I'm probably not going to purchase any more of or not buy a whole lot of. Um, that being said, I mean, Sassy, now that she's open, now I can enjoy melting it and not worry about that. So that's my reasoning for that. But like
mhm.
Rose Girls, it was very, very hit or miss. And then you can't let it cure for too long because then you're not getting any scent. I was like, okay, well, I'm probably not going to purchase any more Rose Girls. I don't know.
For me, what I do like about Rose Girls is it's like I can warm it right away,
Yeah,
and and I found because all my Rose Girls is now from 2023 that certain scents I'm fine with. I think it's some of the bakery ones,
yeah,
just certain scents, and I think it's some of the bakery ones or stuff with like marshmallow where it gets really light, but then the rest of it I don't have a problem with.
yeah. I mean, not to say I won't purchase any more Rose Girls, but like I have to get my collection down to a very manageable, like I have too much.
Yeah. Yeah, when I do my melting basket, I start thinking, "Oh, it's," and I'm like, "Oh, I was gonna put some pharmacist daughter in there," and then I'm like, "No, it's already full, and I don't wanna just stick 2 random scents in there." So, then I didn't do that, and I haven't melted so I've melted the pharmacist daughter in a long time, but I am gonna pull out my coconut crack
Coconut
pretty
crack.
soon,
I
maybe
melted
next
some of
month,
that, and that was fantastic.
and
Ugh.
it's good. I have it in key lime, regular coconut crack, and I think peach, maybe? No, I don't remember. I think I might have 3 versions of it, and then I haven't warmed K's in months.
I
I
have
haven't
no more
warmed
case. She did not work in my house.
it worked after a year for me, and then, Zape, which is no longer around. I still have quite a bit of Zape that I haven't warmed.
Oh, yeah, I have none of that either.
Which one is a powerhouse? Let's see.
The snow cones, I think. But
Snow where'd it go? Oh, I you know what? That one is good. A friend of mine gave me some of hers, and that one was really good.
I think I have some. I think I got some from a D-stash, but I haven't cut it up or warmed it yet.
I think that has cherry in it too, or something, right? And or blue raspberry, something like that.
Remember?
Yeah. Shop our stashes. That's what we're trying. We're trying to do.
Yeah. I would be really ahead of the game if I would not pay attention to Scentsy consultants who are no longer consultants, who are getting rid of their stuff and destashing stuff I've never smelt and I want. And if Scentsy would, like, my nose is changing. So now, instead of all this bakery stuff, I'm enjoying the atmospheric stuff. And Scentsy's coming out with atmospheric. And then my club, like, I would be really ahead of the game if it weren't for Scentsy. However, that being said, like I told you earlier, Martha, when I broke down by month, I'm ahead of the game anyways, just because I'm not purchasing vendor. But still.
Yeah. When Melanie from Bright House Sense did her like how much I spent on Scentsy, and then you did a video like that too on how much, so that I added that to my tracker after watching both of you because I'm like, I'm not even gonna look because I don't want to. I don't want to see how much I spent on wax last year, but I am tracking it this year. And so far I've been good. I've been really good, but I know that was not the case
Yeah.
a couple years ago.
No. That's been easy. And yes, my focus now, not my focus, but my hobby now has been vintage and antiquing, but I'm also like allotting cash for that every paycheck. So yes, I'm still using my card, but I'm also using my cash. So I'm still not spending even half as much as I was if you break down by month how much I was spending on wax, on vendor wax, and all the pre-orders and all of that. So I'm still ahead of the game, but I'm still spending money. That
Yeah.
Whatever.
But that's still good. And I mean, I'm spending money on mine and I filmed my monthly check-in video already, but it's makeup. I thought because
Go down that rabbit hole
I
again.
fall down that rabbit hole, and sometimes just getting a lipstick makes you happy, and it's not that
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's like it's not that much, and
yeah,
so yeah, that's my problem. That and scrapbook stuff and card making things and
yeah.
markers and stuff like that.
I think my new thing now is I've been watching a lot of people who are going to Goodwill or thrift stores and buying the jewelry jars and going through them and finding like vintage jewelry and fun treasures. And I'm like, maybe I'll go today after the live and go find a jewelry jar. I don't know. But yeah, if it's not makeup, it's perfume. If it's not perfume, it's books. If it's not books, it's something else
Mhm.
for sure.
But, it's okay. It's spreading it around, so
Yeah,
what did Amy say here? Spent a fifth of the year of this year. What I spent last year in Scentsy. Yes. The
yeah,
LTOs with Scentsy, it does I kinda feel like saying, "Stop."
Stop at the LTOs. Give us a moment to enjoy what we have
Yeah.
in the
Yeah.
catalog.
Yeah. I feel like no one talks about something they got in the catalog. It's all the new stuff.
Yeah.
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 Yes, Laura, tread
Laura,
lightly.
careful, tread lightly, girl.
I have so many perfumes, probably nothing like what you have, Steph, but I have so many, and then I stopped using them because then I was buying like the body, I was using the Bath and Body Works stuff, and sometimes you have to like what will mix well together, and then sometimes I'm just too lazy to do that. And then um perfumes, but like I said, I did buy 2 perfumes.
I had to go through and like really do an edit of my perfumes, and I have a big box of perfumes I need to sell, and I just it's there's so much, and I don't even want to go, like, it's in my storage right now because I don't even want to think about it. Um, because yeah, you fall down that rabbit hole of, because your nose changes and you don't know what you like and you don't know what you don't like, and sometimes some works better in the winter and some works better in
Mhm.
the summer, just like wax.
Mhm.
um, and your nose, it's just a lot. Ooh, Laura, tread lightly, girl.
I started watching those perfume YouTubers. That's when I was like, "Oh, I got that sounds so good." And then you buy it and you buy it
Yeah,
and you buy it. And then, yeah, it's like everything else. But yeah.
absolutely.
Well,
It's
I mean, that was it. I just wanted to share kind of my highlights and my duds and like what didn't work. And thank you all for being here. Thanks, Steph, for hanging out with me. It was good to see
yeah,
you. Good to see you. So, anything else before we go? I kind of figured we'd make this like an hour, not too long. So we all have I got bathrooms to clean, laundry to do, and a bunch of other stuff and a video to film. So I'm gonna let you all go. But thank you so much for being here.
yeah. It was fun to be here. I'm glad we need to do these lives more often,
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
for
Okay, bye
sure.
everybody.
Bye, guys.
Bye.